Welcome to another video. In this video I will show 6 2020 releases, and I had ordered a lot of stuff but nothing came for a long period, and thought about showing some older stuff and so, but now everything just popped up at the same time, so I'm gonna split it up in a couple of videos, but here we go. First up, we have this. This is En Ergo Enai by Ara, released by Deborah Morty Productions in 2020, and it was released in April. And I talked about Ara's first full length, So Fallen Alle Temple, last year, and it just cracked my top 13 album of the year list. And the band is an atmospheric black metal band from Switzerland that was formed in late 2018, and En Ergo Enai is their sophomore release. The band plays very melodic black metal with a lot of synths, and the vocals are high pitched as humanly possible, while the music is very ebb and flow with great melodies and hooks. The drumming is interesting and varied, but the vocal stays the same all the time. I think it would have benefited from if they would have mixed the vocal sounds a little bit. But other than that, it's very good and a slight step up from the debut. It contains 5 tracks and has a runtime of 34 minutes. And my favorite track is the closing track, Telos. It has the best melodies, but the other tracks are very good also. And I got the CD version. It's a digipack, and you get a lyric insert. All lyrics is in German. But one cool thing is that the CD is on black on the backside, and here's a snippet. Moving on, we have this. This is Ulcerate's latest release, Stare Into Death and Be Still. And this was released last month through Deborah Morty Productions also. And everyone talks about Ulcerate these days. It's the next coming of Jesus for death metal. They are from Auckland, New Zealand, plays dissonant death metal, and I have never really understood the great appeal, but I thought that since I really appreciate Verberis that may or may not share members with Ulcerate, when ordering the Ara record from Deborah Morty, I thought I could give this one a proper chance. And Staring to Death and Be Still is the band's 6th full length, and it contains 8 tracks, with the shortest being almost 6 minutes long, taking the running time up to almost 1 hour. And I don't know, I have spun this maybe 7 or 8 times. It's not bad, not at all, but it's not very memorable. My only takeaway from the record is the second part of Visceral Ends, which is my favorite track. But if you like Ulcerate's earlier stuff and this kind of music in general, I assume it's you would like it. And this is it's a digipack. You get a lyric insert, and as with the Ara record, the CD is black on the backside, and here we have there. Here's a snippet. Now for something completely different. This is Grindpad with the album called Violence, released through Iron Shield Records in March this year. And Grindpad is a thrash metal band from Utrecht in the Netherlands. They was formed back in 2006, and Violence is their first full length after 4 EPs. And it contains 11 tracks and has a running time of almost 42 minutes. And this is very good produced thrash, and by that I mean it has a modern production without sounding digital and overproduced. It's very intense. It's kind of party thrash at times with some gang choruses, but never gets too silly. And the vocals are good, but my favorite track is Revuelta, that has lyrics partly in Spanish and guest vocals by, I don't remember what his name, but it's thrash in Spanish is always nice, even if I don't understand most of it. And there is one throwaway track on this, Mature Love. The lyrics is bizarre and the music is not that good, and they could have easily have skipped that one. But other than that, it's very good thrash, and it's a digipack. You get the lyrics, and this CD, look, it's a regular CD. Highly check this out if you like thrash metal. Next we have this one. This is The Eternal Resonance by Sveven, released through Van Records in March of this year. And I talked about the record Sleepers in the Rift by Morbus Kron in another video, and their second full length is called Sveven. And when that band disbanded, the main man Robert Andersson created this project and named it Sveven. And The Eternal Resonance is the band's first full length. And I actually heard the track Visceral Blight and decided to pick this one up. Visceral Blight is, however, is not that representative for the record as a whole. This is more progressive metal with nice melodies and riffing, reminiscence of later Tribulation, but more prog rocky and with more death metal-like vocals than Tribulation. And there are no clean singing at all, but it's incredibly well written. But if you're after a death metal record and can't stand anything else, this is maybe not for you. But if you like more proggy stuff, this is very good stuff. It's 8 tracks, and it's around 1 hour long. And my favorite track is the aforementioned Visual Blight, but there are no really weak spots. Everything is very well written. And this is a digipack. You get the lyric insert, and I think this is Mattias Frisk from Vanhelgd that has done. And I'll show a snippet. I'll play you a snippet where you get a glimpse of the most violent part, but the slower part is more fitting to the record as a whole. Moving on for some vinyl. This is Nattvärd, Stygdom. The record is called Stygdom and the band is called Nattvärd. And it's a Norwegian black metal band that was formed in Bergen in 2010. And Stygdom is the band's second full length. And this is black metal in the vein of both early and later Darkthrone. It's fast-paced tremolo picking mixed with slower, almost doomy riffing at places, Celtic Frost stuff. Production is very good while still maintaining much grit, and it's very well written with lots of cool riffing and melodies. However, it contains 8 tracks and it's almost 1 hour long. They could maybe have stripped down some of the songs slightly without losing that much. And I found the band while browsing Osmo's catalog, and the album artwork stuck out to me. And it's a single jacket, and you get a lyric insert, but there are not the lyrics are not complete. You just get snippets from the songs, and on the other side there is, I don't know, the band lineup and stuff. And I ordered clear vinyl, and this is highly recommended if you like Norwegian black metal. And I just need to say that the album artwork is very nice, very, very nice. And finally we have this. This is Solitude in Madness by Vader. Was released on the 1st of May through Nuclear Blast, and I talked about Vader in another video, stating that my favorite record by them was Litany, and Solitude in Madness is the band's 12th full length, disregarding their cover album Best of Remix and stuff. And I have not kept up with the band in later years, but this record is great. It's 11 tracks and has a playing time of around 30 minutes. There is a cover of Acid Drinkers and towards the end, and it fits very well. It's hard to pick a favorite track, so I would turn it around and say that Sanctification Denied is my least favorite. It's still good, but not as good as the other tracks. And it's a gatefold. Looks like this, and you get a booklet with lyrics and stuff. And the record is on black vinyl. This is probably the best death metal record so far I have heard. So I really need to dig back in their discography, because I have missed a lot of their releases. That was it, so the snippet will close out the video. Thanks for watching, bye.